Hey guys, another video. I haven't done one in a while. It's never, um, for me, was supposed to be a day-to-day thing or a week-to-week thing or a month-to-month thing. I just make videos when I feel like if I'm going through something and somebody else might be going through something, I feel like it can help them out a little bit. So today's video is on Pseudobulbar Affect now. It's called short-term PBA. It's a condition that uh, causes you to show undue emotion or unprovoked emotion. And the emotion I'm talking about is like crying or laughing uncontrollably. Uh, Nothing funny, nothing sad for you to cry about. It just starts to happen for no reason. I've experienced both, and they are embarrassing, definitely in certain situations. So, and it can be caused by other conditions, anything that can damage your brain, a car accident, stroke, uh, and of course, as we MS. So, um, you may have seen even Danny Glover on the commercials talking about it, advocating for it, or whatever the case may be. I don't know if he suffers from it or whatever the case, or somebody he's close to him suffers from it. But either way, it's a it's there's a treatment. The good news is there's a treatment for it, and I take it, and it actually works. It's called uh, oh goodness, I'm having one of my moments. It's mm, oh, it's called. Think, think. Got it. It's called Nuedexta. It's Nuedexta. Figured it out, or my phone figured it out. It's actually called Nuedexta. And there's a picture of the actual bottle. I don't know how it's showing on y'all. It might be a little backwards, but that's a picture of the bottle. It's Nuedexta, Nuedexta. So there you go. I guess you all can reverse it. You guys are smart. Y'all can reverse that. But yeah, it's a purple bottle, and it's their actual purple peels. I guess that's the whole theme they got going with it. But it works. Works for me. Actually, stop those embarrassing moments. I'm able to um, get through things without actually having to go through that or worry about having to go through that because they happen at random. It does it really it happens at random and it's embarrassing. It's really just a loss of control. I often tell when describing MS in general, I describe it as rolling the dice in terms of whatever symptoms you're going to get for that day or week or that month. For me, anyway, and uh, whatever they land on, it's far away, and you can't see it until it's there. You don't even get to know what it is, and then it just happens, and the doctor kind of figures out. You just get the symptoms or whatever. But yeah, anyway, just get them. That's what gave me all the other conditions that I have: the walking, problems. The vertigo, which I found out recently I have, um, not the inner ear type of deal. It's dealing with MS. I put my head in a certain, move my head in a certain way, or lay in a certain way, and it gets the room starts spinning. Anyway, the video is actually on Pseudobulbar Affect, and it is something that should be taken seriously because it can cause it can make for a very uncomfortable moment, especially the laughing. Well, I guess the crying too, but yeah, the laughing scared the crap out of my wife. She calls them my joker moments. So, yeah, comic book fan. So that's uh, that's where that comes from. So yeah, yeah. So it's very uncomfortable, and the crying. The people asking me, "Are you all right?" And they don't know I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just can't stop crying. So yeah, it's as you can imagine, it's very uncomfortable not being able to di- dictate whatever. I guess when you go through emotions, you can't dictate what if you're gonna cry or not. It happens even if you try to pull it back. But again, there's nothing wrong with me. So that's something that ends up happening a lot. So again, I'll show you the ball one more time. There you go. Bam, get you a closer look. But yeah, so it works, and it's a very costly drug. I'll tell you that. I found that out. I wasn't able to take it for a while, and I suffered the entire time. Well, I'll say I dealt with the issue a lot to where I had to leave the room or leave the area or leave the meeting that I was in or leave the you know. I'm glad I didn't. It didn't happen. The laughing part didn't happen at a funeral that I've actually attended since being diagnosed, a couple of them, because it definitely would have been uncomfortable, but it didn't happen, and I was very happy with it. So yeah, so that it's it may seem like it's minute for other people, but it's very important. I'll put it like that. Very important to people who actually have to deal with it. If anybody else is dealing with it, you all write in the comments and talk about it. Again, back on the price of it. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I'm not sure about the price, so I'm not gonna get into that. I can just tell you it's very costly, but but with your doctor's prescription, I find you can get a free sample of the drug, and if you're going through this, you can see if it helps you. Um, they have a program for it. You can see if it helps you. They actually, um, if you're on one of their programs, they actually ship it directly to you. You can, however, get it at the pharmacy. You can get it at the pharmacy if they write your prescription, but it's very costly. I don't know about you guys, but I can't pay for it, so I'm actually on a program at the moment. I do have insurance, but again, I still can't pay the copay. The copay is crazy. So yeah. Anyway, it's a costly drug to me, from me. I put it like that. So it does help. I will say that it does help. And if I remember correctly, when you look at it, it's a two-part drug in terms of this. It's like you got one drug, you got two drugs in it that make up the entirety of it. So I remember when I couldn't afford it for that long period of time, which I think was like two or 1.5 years. Couldn't afford it for that time, and my doctor was contemplating because she didn't she's very empathetic in terms of what we go through, what MS patients go through, because she deals with a lot of them. She was even contemplating taking the two parts of those drugs, giving me the prescription for that, and see if that would help. So it's a two-part drug, and I'm not finna butcher the names of it. So I'm sorry. You just look it up yourself. So guys, I hope that that does help. And I'm sorry if anybody's going through that issue or any issue for that matter. It's all I can say is hang in, and I love the comments, you guys. I love the questions. And I'm sorry if it takes me so long getting to the questions. I I turn off the alerts on my phone, the notifications on my phone because they drive me nuts. They were driving me nuts, and I can make a video about. Need to make a video about that. As a matter of fact, I want to make another video about something that is very. Um, I'm really just want to ask you all a question about this issue, and it's on sound, and that's all I'm gonna say. And I'll make a video on it. So you guys give me your honest answers on this, and I'll tell you what I've been going through on that subject. But for this one, wrapping it up. Again, hopefully this information helped somebody or help somebody see that they're not the only one going through it. You all have a nice day.